In front of me is an LG Q60, and today I'll show you a couple tweaks and tricks that I can do on this device. So we're going to begin with the one that I consider to be more important on the Android, which is having the app drawer. Now, if you're not a fan of the iPhone-like look with the folders and all your icons being smack in the middle of your home screen, just spread everywhere, you can actually change it up and go into the settings, then to the display section and home screen. Not here, but where's it? Home screen right here, and then let's go select home right here, and you have the home plus app drawer. So tap on that. Then you have also the option to have either the app icon drawer or not. So I assume without it you will have to swipe up, what we're about to see. Yep, so you swipe up to open up the app drawer. And as you can see, all the apps from the second page have now been removed and they're all right here. So you have again the folders that you had on the previous page with the management, essential and stuff like that. So just a nice way to keep your display a little bit more clean. And with that also you have a option for gesture navigation. Now this is not the full gesture navigation like some devices have, it's the Google implementation of the pill button in the middle and then back button only when it's necessary. And to enable it, we're gonna go into again the display and the settings, and from here home touch buttons right here, and tap on the gestures right here, and you can tap on it now and you have this little pill button now. Just keep it a little bit more clean. And if you're not sure how this works, so basically if you tap on it, it works just as a normal home button. If you swipe up on it, it goes to recent, so you don't have the recent button anymore. And if you want to go back, the back button is always visible when it actually can be used, and when it doesn't have any use, like right now on the home screen you can't go any more back, it disappears. Yeah, so that's another one. Now moving on, we're gonna go into hiding a notch. Now this isn't necessarily the notch, it's more like a drop. But if you're not a fan of this kind of thing, so you have this little cutout in your display, I can in a way hide it by going again into the display section and new second screen. It's like the weirdest name for this, but if you go in here, you have the custom, and when you select it, you can automatically see it turns the border black and it's not as obnoxious as it was before. And you actually have a little bit more options for it if you want to, although if you change it, it kind of defeats then the purpose, because you will still be able to see that weird cutout. So number one, you have the gray, you have this which just kind of like spreads out, you have this reddish hue, and just full-blown rainbow. And on top of that, you also have the corner, how rounded are the corners. So it only applies to the white part. So if you can see, it changes it to less rounded or more rounded, depending on how you like it. Now I believe the more rounded look a little bit better considering the roundness of the screen itself. So it just fits a little bit better in my opinion. So you can mess around with it and set it up on however you like. Now I'm gonna stick with just a normal one as it was before. Now moving on, we're gonna go into the smart doctor, which is located in the general, and what it does is allows you to quickly clean up your device of unnecessary junk. So let's actually find it. Oh, there it is. So you can see it right here, smart doctor. And when you go into it, it shows you a couple info about your device. So you have the storage, how much storage you have, and then the RAM. And you have the optimize button, which will start optimizing and removing all the cache files and just trying to remove everything that is unnecessary from memory, as in like internal storage, and also the RAM, so your device can perform better. Now at this moment, as you've seen, there was not much that it did. I have done this literally before the video, so there was almost nothing for this option to do. And then the last thing that I will show is just a simple little tip. Again, it's in general, because I'm not sure if it's enabled or disabled by default, but I can go into general, and it's the double tap to wake up, and it's called right here, knock on. So make sure that it's locked or enabled, I meant, and then you can just double tap on your screen and it wakes it up. So you can then quickly unlock it and also view notifications on your display if you wish to. So this is nice when the phone is actually laying on a table. You don't have to pick it up or put in a pattern or anything. You just kind of double tap on it simply and it wakes it up like so. So this would finish up all the tweaks and tricks I want to share. And if you found them helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.